Welcome to the 5th episode of our video series on marketing research. Today, we'll focus on secondary data research, discussing its advantages, disadvantages, and various sources of secondary data. Let's begin. Secondary data research involves the collection and analysis of data that has been previously gathered for other purposes. This type of research is often used to complement primary data, which is collected directly from respondents for a specific research project. Secondary data can provide valuable insights into market trends, consumer behavior, and industry performance, often at a lower cost and with less time commitment compared to primary data collection. Secondary data research offers several advantages, including cost and time efficiency. Since the data has already been collected, secondary data research can be more cost-effective and faster than primary data research. Also, large-scale data. Secondary data resources often provide access to large-scale, nationally representative data sets that may be difficult or expensive to obtain through primary data collection. Also, there's a historical perspective. Primary data or secondary data can provide historical context, allowing researchers to analyze trends over time and make more informed predictions about future market developments. Also, there is a basis for primary research. Secondary data research can help identify gaps in existing knowledge and inform the design of primary data collection efforts. Now, despite its advantages, secondary data research also has some limitations, including relevance. So the data may not perfectly align with the research objectives or address the specific research problem. Also, accuracy and reliability. The quality of the secondary data may be uncertain, and researchers must carefully assess the credibility of the data source. Also, there is timeliness. Now, secondary research data may be outdated, and researchers must consider the potential impact of changes in market conditions or consumer behavior on the data's relevance. Also, availability. Some secondary data sources may be difficult to access or have restricted availability, limiting their usefulness in marketing research. There are various sources of secondary data that can be useful in marketing research, including government sources. National and local government agencies often publish on population demographics, economic indicators, and industry trends. Also, industry reports and trade publications, they provide insights into market trends, competitors' performance, and consumer behavior within specific industries. Also, we can look at the company records. Internal company data such as sales figures, customer databases, and marketing reports can provide valuable insights into organizational performance and areas for improvement. Also, there are the online databases and research platforms. Subscription-based databases and research platforms offer access to a wealth of secondary data, including market research reports, consumer surveys, and industry analysis. Now that wraps up our discussion on secondary data research. By understanding the advantages and limitations of secondary data research, you can determine when and how to incorporate secondary data into your marketing research projects. In the next episode, we'll explore primary data collection methods, including surveys, interviews, and observational techniques. Stay tuned, and thanks for joining us today.